Energy balls are an amazing magical tool that can help you to amplify and build your magic during spell work. Energy balls can also have healing benefits for your body and can be used in energy work for the purpose of reviving and healing our bodies. Today, I am going to show you 3 easy steps to create a powerful energy ball that will help you to amplify and build your magic, as well as 3 simple steps of how to charge your magical items with this energy ball. Plus, 3 effortless steps to use this energy ball for energy healing on your own body. Hi, I'm Rebecca Phoenix, and I'm a teacher for Simple Mystic Miracles. Welcome, and thank you for joining me for this beginner's witchcraft tip of how to make an energy ball. So energy balls are used to send a supercharged energy of intention into our spells, as well as into any type of energy healing work that we are doing. So as humans, we are innately made up of energy. So we have an auric field, which is also known as the human energy field. And we also have 7 main chakras, which are also energy centers on specific points in our body. So we take in and digest energy, and we're sending off energy all of the time. So since we are made of energy, we can literally use that energy to channel it through an intention into our spell work or into our energy healing work. So we can push this energy into a spell to really charge the spell or a magical item or tool that we're using. Or we can also use this energy to heal ourselves on a mind, body, and spirit level. Whether you can see it or not, whether you can feel it or not, I promise you it is actually there. So remembering that that energy that we're going to be using is a really subtle energy, I am going to take you through 3 simple steps of how to create an energy ball, and then 3 simple steps of how to infuse that energy ball into your spell work and your magic work, as well as 3 simple steps of how to use it for energy healing on yourself to heal you on a mind, body, and soul level. So step 1, we are going to just rub our hands together really quickly. You're going to start to feel a lot of friction and heat. The faster you can go, the better, because you're really going to start to build that heat and energy through that friction in your hands. Okay, so for step 2, now that you've gotten your hands really warmed up and that friction really going and you can feel that heat and that energy generating, now you are going to slowly pull your hands apart. Very, 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 very slowly. Pull those hands apart, and you can start to subtly feel this energy between your hands. Can almost feel like taffy usually. And see, I'm starting to feel like this bubble form literally right here. I can feel the edges of it. It feels like I have a balloon between my hands literally right now. So you may not notice anything. That's okay if you don't. Just give yourself some room to be curious, set your intention and your imagination, and just believe that that energy is there using your imagination. But if you can feel it, awesome. So you're just going to really start to build that ball so you can start to feel that it's getting even bigger. The edges are starting to grow. It's really crazy and wild how much I can feel the edges of this energy. So for step 3, keep your hands here. You're going to keep holding them here. And now we're going to start to play with this energy ball. So we're going to start to roll it very subtly and slowly. You're going to start to roll this ball, see what different kinds of shapes it wants to take. Maybe it wants to like kind of drizzle like water, like a waterfall. Maybe it wants to keep pulling apart and feeling where the edges again of that energy goes. Just play with it here. We're just using our imagination. We're getting like childlike here. Get into that childlike curiosity with this. Just start to feel this. So after you're done playing with that and you feel like you've explored it, you are just going to roll it into a ball. Again, just have an intention that you're rolling this into a ball if you aren't feeling anything. If you are, really roll that and condense that into a ball, because we're going to go over the 3 steps of how to direct this energy into your spells. So you can direct this into a magical item like your cauldron or a candle, or over some tarot cards if you're about to do a tarot reading. You could do it over a bowl of water like you would for divination if you're about to use it for divination. So these are just ideas of how you can infuse and use this energy ball in your spell work. Of course, you could just do it over your entire magical area, but it's really good if we really intend on a specific thing for a specific energetic response. So that's step 1. For step one, we are going to set an intention for specifically what we're using this energy ball for. So if it's for a prosperity, a money spell, you can really intend for prosperity energy to be infused in this energy ball. If it's for a love spell, you want to really infuse that loving, wonderful, romantic energy feeling into that ball. And if it's for divination, it's going to be to intend to receive the guidance that's within my highest good. Of course, we're always holding for within our highest good, right? So really holding that intention for that energy ball right before you infuse it into your spell work. So that's step one. So for step two, you're really just going to hold that energy ball over that object. So you're going to hold your hands over that object, really, really holding it and charging that magical item or that magical tool that you're using, sending all of that energy ball and intention into that magical tool. So you may start to notice some tingling here, or your hands getting really hot as you're holding this energy ball over the object. You may start to notice some coldness. It's different things. So just trust what you are noticing or what you may not be noticing. It's all good, whatever it is. So for step three, you're really going to just imagine now that you're pouring that whole energy ball all the way down, down, down into that object. So really intending to push that energy, all of that beautiful intention energy into that object, really charging it with your own magic and your own energy. So you're really just using the power of your imagination and your intention here again, and just really, you can imagine in your mind, visualize it just pouring into that object and really pushing and charging into that object. Use that energy ball for your spell work. So let's move on to the 3 steps to how to use it for your energy healing work. So step one, again, we're going to set an intention. We're going to set an intention that this energy ball is used to heal us in whichever way is in our highest good. So just setting that intention first. So then you're going to let your hands go to a place on your body with that energy ball that feels like it's calling to you. Just let your hands guide you. Just use your intuition here. There is no getting it right. There is no thinking about it. Really just follow your feelings here and just hold. So for step 2, we are going to slowly, slowly put our hands onto our body, giving ourselves a gap of courtesy. So a gap of courtesy is to really allow our energy to say yes or no to receiving this energy. So we have our own boundaries even against our own self. Not against, but we have boundaries that we need to respect of our own energetic fields, right? So you can feel it when it's a, yeah, oh yes, I'm ready to receive, and then you can go in a little bit closer. If it says no, give it a moment so that it learns how to trust you and it knows that that's the energy it wants to receive. So once you do hear that yes, you are going to place your hands on that part of your body, holding the intention again for this healing to be within your highest good. And you're just going to let your hands really sink into that place on your body, letting that energy ball really fill up and infuse this specific point on your body. You don't need to know why. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You don't have to know the story. Just trust that it's there for a reason, healing you on a very deep physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. So for step 3, again, just use your imagination. Sense here. What are you noticing in this area of your body? Is it tight? Is it cold? Is it hot? Is it loose? Is it achy? Just notice what you notice here. It's okay if, again, you don't sense anything at all. Maybe you get images, maybe you hear sounds. This could be blocked, stuck energy from trauma. This could be from wounding. This could be from past lives. This could be from things you're holding on to in your everyday stress. So just giving it loving care and attention. So that's going to be your step 3, just holding that there and getting really curious with your system. And then when you feel like you're ready, you're going to slowly take your hands off your body. You stay there as long as you want, but you want to go slowly when you disconnect here, because you don't want to shock your energy system and your energy field. So just slowly take your hands off your body and then you're going to go wash your hands after you are done. You can energetically cleanse them as well, but washing them also really sets that intention for cleansing away and letting go of anything you may have cleared in this area. So I will note that with energy healing, it is a practice that you definitely should get trained in if you want to do this kind of work on other people. If you're just doing little subtle things on yourself, that's great, but if you're working on someone else, I highly recommend going and getting training for this first. So as a bonus tip, you can also reabsorb this energy ball. So you can create an energy ball to literally then infuse into your own body, your entire body, so that you can really give yourself this revived and energetic place for the day. So maybe you're feeling really tired or lethargic or run down. Just create an energy ball for yourself and literally reabsorb that energy back into yourself, really healing the entire system. Thank you so much for joining me today for this beginner's witchcraft lesson of how to create an energy ball to power your spells, as well as to do some healing work on yourself. For more witchy tips like these, check out our Simple Mystic Miracles blog linked in the description below, and give our video a thumbs up if you want to see more lessons like these, as well as subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss a witchy tip from us. Thank you so much. Blessed be.